show.
Yes, you are.
Yes, please.
I will be black.
You will be black. And when you are black, you will be black still. Right, yes. Okay, Squeeze says he will be back and added an L in there. Ha ha ha. He's been using that line on me, by the way. It's like, your old grandpa, like always tells you the same dumb joke for like 30 years. Not that I'm calling Squeeze an old grandpa. I have heard that line from him since the day I met him.
My dad has a repertoire of exactly 5 jokes.
5 jokes. I've heard
Hey,
that.
Dad, what's up? The cost of living.
Right.
Every time.
Right. Well, that's the same thing as Squeeze saying, I'll be black.
Right.
So we're starting the Brad and Squeeze show, everybody. We have 2 people on hold already. My name is Brad Bernstein. I'm joined here by Kyle, also known as Social Media Guy, also known as Strong Manly Guy, also known as Kyle. And he's going to be manning our Facebook show within a show. Yeah. And in addition to that, I am joined by Spielberg Jr. Spielberg Jr. is a genius with the camera. I've never seen anybody do any sort of
genius. Just leave it a genius.
Artistic filmography as much as Spielberg Jr. I mean, the way that he positions the camera and doesn't move it for an entire show, and it just sits there stationary. Ready? It's amazing. Oh, he just moved it now.
But you're in focus, aren't you, Brad? You're in focus for the whole hour.
That is correct. So we have Spielberg Jr. joining us, and of course, Kimberly, our producer here. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. One of the things, Miss Producer, you can do is figure out how to raise this microphone, because what I've noticed is in the show I'm hunched over because the microphone is too low. It's like putting the seat on a bicycle too low. I should be up like this talking, but now you don't. Now the microphone is nowhere near my mouth. You understand? So I have to go like this, and then I look hunched over. You understand what I'm saying? 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. We are live at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. What are you doing? What is that squeaking?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. We're live at 1-800-529-5465. Let's go right to the lines. Let's go to Sean. Sean, how are you? Sean.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's going on?
Yes, I have a quick question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sean.
Yes, I've been through the immigration for interview for 2 times, me and my husband.
You have been through the immigration 2 times with your husband?
Yeah, 2 times for our interview. We both are living together.
Uh-huh.
And the 2 interviews that we went to, we both my husband messed up, so my green card did not happen for the 2 times.
Okay.
The second interview that we went on.
Do you live with your husband?
Yes, we both living together.
Okay. So you got denied because they didn't believe it was a real marriage when in fact it is.
Yeah,
a real
but
marriage.
they have us for fraud interview because they separate us on the 2 interview and question us.
Did you have a lawyer?
Yes, I do have a lawyer now.
Did you have a lawyer for those 2 interviews?
The first interview I did. The second interview. First interview I didn't have a lawyer. And you only have a legal aid lawyer that do the paperwork, put it through for us. But the second interview we have a attorney.
Uh-huh.
And they separate both of us, but my husband messed up. But when I met my husband, I didn't realize that he had issues because he's not remembering stuff. So when we went on the second interview, they separate us, and and my husband messed up. When I went in for my interview now, and I said to the interview officer that can I say something, and she said, sure. So I was telling her that my husband have issues because he's not remembering stuff, and just of lately I realized that with my husband. And she said, by talking to my husband, she can see. Because my attorney also let them know, because by my attorney talking to him all the time we go in, she always realizes that there's something wrong with him. But the interview officer told me that she's not going to say she denied the case. She's not going to say she's going to send the green card.
What is your question? Tell me what your question is.
Yes, I'm just wondering if there are like a fraud if it's a fraud they are interviewing us for.
Yes,
even though we both are living together.
Yes, they are interviewing you for fraud, but there's other ways to prove that it is a real marriage. And
yes,
and what hopefully what will happen is that the interviewing officer recognized that your husband has a memory problem, and that she recognized the fact that the Stokes interview, where they separate you into 2 different rooms, is probably not the appropriate way to determine whether or not this is a real marriage. And hopefully what she will have done is put it out for investigation. Let somebody from immigration come out to your neighborhood, check out where you live, interview the neighbors, and see if, in fact, you are living together with your spouse. That would probably be the more appropriate thing to do, rather than do an interview of a man and ask him questions where he has a memory issue. Hopefully that's what the officer would have done. Okay, and that would be the appropriate thing. Now, you're living there, you have nothing to worry about. And assuming that's what that would be what the officer should be doing. I don't know what the officer's doing.
Yes, there's another thing that she said.
What?
When we were there and we were leaving, she said to me, I'm not going to say I deny your case, and I'm not going to tell you that I'm sending the green card, and you need to take him to the doctor, and can you look for another notice? They're going through the case, and look for a notice for a third interview. But I bring him to the doctor the other day, and the doctor said, when I bring him to the doctor since week, I think it's Monday, I bring him to the doctor evaluates him, and he said he have ADHD, but they give him a test, like a written test. I don't get back that result as yet for the written test. Okay.
All right. I have ADHD, and I remember everything. Okay, so having ADHD is not
that answers a lot.
Is not the solution.
It's not.
Okay,
yes.
So either your husband has a memory problem or your husband does not have a memory problem. That's the bottom line.
It sounds like a memory problem, though.
Okay, I don't know. The doctor has to, by the way, he just can't meet with the doctor and the doctor write a note saying your husband has a memory problem.
No, he did that.
So then there's nothing. So then guess what? I hate to break the news to you. There's nothing wrong with your husband. Okay, either the doctor doesn't know what he's talking about or there's nothing wrong with your husband. Okay, either has a memory problem or he doesn't. Having ADHD is not an excuse for not remembering what you ate for breakfast.
There you go.
Having ADHD is not an excuse for remembering what the color of the couch is in the living room. That's not an excuse. Okay, you may have to say to the officer, what? I wasn't paying attention. What was your question? Okay, because he wasn't paying attention to the question, that's attention deficit. But that's not memory deficit. Hold on. I think you need an appointment. Hold on 1 second.
Definitely. I was just about to say, Brad, that one of the things that folks, I keep saying this, but nobody listens to Squeeze.
Everyone listens to you now. I think that you have.
You think?
I think a lot.
I don't think so.
I think a lot of people listen to you.
I don't think they do, because you want to know what? I have always said to people, if your case is complicated, it's complex. I say every case should actually come through you if people can afford it. And as you said earlier this week, people have got to prioritize themselves. But listen, if you have a situation like this, you don't want to go sit down with the officer by yourself and not have an attorney there to represent you. You don't. Brad, pay attention. I'm talking to you. Pay attention. I'm talking to you.
My ADHD.
You ever watch that rooster and the cartoon?
No, I don't watch cartoons.
Oh, boy.
Do you know when my kids
half your life is just went by.
When my kids were little, I know. Yeah. Pay attention, boy.
Yeah,
pay
exactly.
attention, boy. I know that one. But when my kids were little and we would put on like the cartoons, that was Brad's nap time. And they're like, "Daddy, watch cartoons with me." Yes, of course. And my eyes would close and I'd start snoring in 2 minutes. I was not a cartoon person.
I still watch all the cartoons.
Well, what can I tell you, Squeeze? That basically explains a lot.
It does.
All right.
Anyway, so listen up. 1-800-529-5465. That is the number for the law firm. That is the number to call us and get on the air and get your questions answered for free. That is the number to call if you get in trouble with the law, criminal defense, especially federal cases. That is the number to call if you fall off the scaffolding because you're a construction worker or you got injured on a construction site. That is the number to call if you've got child support issues.
Why are you screaming?
That is the number to call if you've got divorce issues. don't shh me. Okay, that is the number to call if you got tax problems and family law problems.
What did Squeeze say earlier to Little Nicky? If you were white, you would be turning red right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that applies to you now.
By the way, the Canadian dude
what Canadian
that you
dude?
spoke with this morning,
Which Canadian dude?
just yelled me up.
Oh yeah.
You know what that means?
No,
He just yelled me up.
I don't know what that means.
He said hi.
Oh, okay.
Yell.
Which Canadian dude did I speak to this morning?
See, you don't even remember.
Oh, the guy who wanted to.
Yeah.
The American who
Did
wanted
not
to go.
Right,
Canada and come
right.
back.
But he had criminal records, right?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, very good.
cool.
He's already in the office.
Yes, he is.
He can't.
I swear he's like, so, how long are you going to be on the radio?
Yeah.
Another hour?
All right, so he can't.
Tell Brad to come out here. No.
Within 2 hours, he was here.
Yeah, guys.
And I bet he got real answers to his questions.
Yes, exactly.
He's cool.
All right, let's go to Letitia.
Letitia, how you doing? Thank you so much for calling 1-800-LawLink. What's up, Letitia?
Yes, I have a question. Me and my husband been married for 5 years, and he was petitioning for me, but he receives disability. They told me to get a letter from the disability place saying that he receives disability, but they said it's not enough for him to support me or whatever the case may be, so I need a joint sponsor. So I was wondering, the joint sponsor, could it be someone who's retired, who's receiving a pension or any other type of check from the government?
It could be someone who receives a pension as long as their income is above is 125% above the poverty level for themselves and you. Yes, it doesn't have to be somebody employed.
Okay, so what do I need to get from that person?
Proof of the disability payments or pension payments or whatever they're getting, and a copy of their tax returns if they're required to pay taxes on them.
Okay, and what if they're not required to pay taxes? Can I still get the other stuff and the paperwork will go through, or how does that work?
Well, if they're not required to pay taxes, then you get what they have. They're not required to pay taxes, but they have an income coming in, and that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so they don't have to be actively working at the moment.
't have to be actively working as long as they have an income coming in that can support you 125% above the poverty level. That is the requirement. Are you at an airport right now?
No, I'm not at an airport. I'm actually outside, actually.
Oh my God, it's so loud wherever you are.
Yes, it's a fan. I'm so sorry. It's a fan.
Okay. No
but
problem.
yeah, that was my question. I just wanted to know what exactly do I need to get from that person.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay?
All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, once again, folks, the number 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Thank you all so much for tuning in to us, and we're here.
And by the way, here's a good tip. When you call this show, try to walk away from the really loud fan. Right? That would be helpful to us understanding your questions. She was a nice lady, though. All right, Jackie.
Jackie.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jackie.
What's up?
Hi, I'm calling you guys because I have a couple of questions. I currently have DACA, but I was supposed to renew it this month, but, with everything that's going on, I'm a little scared to renew it. And then also, I'm getting married in October to a U.S. Army soldier. So I wanted to know what were my options if I could fix my status, even if they removed DACA with him, but he's also leaving to Germany on October at the end of the month.
How did you come to the United States?
I came to the United States illegally.
Oh.
My parents brought me when I was 2.
Where are you from?
Guatemala.
All right. So, I would renew the DACA. Nothing bad's going to happen to you, especially if you're married to someone in the military. Okay?
Okay.
Donald Trump has said repeatedly he's not touching anyone with DACA. Okay? And quite frankly, somebody called earlier in the 9 o'clock show and asked a similar question. And my response to them is, even if Donald Trump changes his mind, they already know about you. It's not like you're not on their radar. You have DACA. They have you on a list. They know exactly where you are, where you're working, and everything else. So it's not like you're like, oh, I'm not going to renew it, and now I got something to hide, because you're there. They got you. Okay, so you might as well. All right, so number one, you might as well renew it. Now, with that said, I don't want to scare you with that. They got you. They don't got you because they're not going to touch you. Number 3, you're married to someone in the military. So as soon as you get married, because you entered the country without inspection, but you're married to somebody in the military, you have to apply for something called parole in place. Parole in place, okay, in order to adjust your status here, you're going to need parole in place because you entered without inspection as a 2-year-old. So the parole in place you're entitled to if you're married to someone in the military. And they will give you what's called a parole document to show that you made a legal entry into America when you never did. It's a legal fiction, but they give it for people who are married to people in the military and people who are married to people who are honorably discharged from the military. They also give it to parents of people in the military and parents of people who are honorably discharged. And now that parole in place takes about 6 months to get. So I don't want to have a situation where you're like, all right, I'm married to the guy now, he's in the military, but I didn't renew my DACA, so now I'm out of status. So I'd rather see you renew the DACA, stay in status, because it's going to take you at least 6 months to get the parole in place. You can't even do the parole in place until you do the marriage. So the parole in place is not happening till October. You're not going to be adjusting your status till next spring. You need something to carry you over to next spring. So you're going to renew your DACA. You're going to renew your DACA. You're going to do the parole in place. And then once you get the parole in place, you're going to file an adjustment application, even if your husband's in Germany.
I think she needs an attorney.
She does. Now, you're going to get an interview. At the interview, they're going to say, you live with this man? No, because he's in Germany. That's where he got stationed. So then they're going to wait for him to come back from his duty in Germany, and then you guys will have to obviously, take up residence together and then go for an interview. But at least you'll have your case pending and your work permit and travel permission and everything else.
Okay, but even if he would be stationed in Germany for 3 years, so I would have to wait that whole time until I can actually start the process?
No, unless you can, he would have to speak to the military and see what's involved in him filing an adjustment application for you and getting you an advance parole and allowing you to live with him in Germany. I don't know.
With DACA, do you think they will? I know I can probably get advance parole to maybe visit him. I don't know. I don't know if that would qualify as a humanitarian.
What you don't understand is two. One, you need an appointment, and the reason you need an appointment is because you're not going to be traveling on humanitarian parole on DACA. You're going to file an adjustment application, and that and on that adjustment application, you get advance parole for almost any reason. And let me finish. And the military has all special rules, okay? You can go live with him in Germany on the military base, perhaps. And by the way, that's still considered being in the United States of America. So maybe you don't even need advance parole. Okay, it depends on where you would be living, and how you're going to get there. Maybe the military transport brings you back and forth. He has to figure this all out, and I think you need an appointment. All right.
Can I switch attorneys? Like if I was to reapply for my DACA, can I reapply with you? Absolutely. And that way, I can just do the whole process.
Yes, absolutely. You can.
A lot of people. Okay. Brad. A lot of people believe this, and this is a fact. I know you don't know this, but a lot of people that is listening to us believe that once they book their attorney, they can't fire their attorney. They can't get rid of their attorney. They don't know that. Yeah. Hence the question she just asked. Yes. Once again, excellent answer.
Hold on, Jackie. Hold on. All right.
Thank you.
Good work, Brad.
I'm trying to do good work here.
Good work.
On occasion, I get into serious mode. I show my serious side. Mm-hmm. On occasion, I get into serious mode. I was looking at the wrong camera. I get into serious. I show my serious side, and it's not always.
The only problem I have with you, Brad. Only one problem I have with you.
Oh, you have more than one problem.
I like it when you're funny. I like it when you're, we already know you're good with law. Right. So that goes without saying. Right. I like it when you're funny. Uh-huh. I just don't like it when you lambast too much. Mm. And I think that's what you like the most, outside of being a good attorney.
Yes.
I think you like lambasting more than being funny.
It's only because I find lambasting funny.
I was about to say it. I
find lambasting funny. All right, let's go. I'm not sure what this person's name is. Olaf?
Hello?
Why? What's your name? I know it's not Olaf.
My name is Olufemi Awashika.
Olufemi, okay.
Okay, yes. Okay. Let me quickly tell you my case. My son filed for me since 2009. It was approved. My son was born when they gave me a work authorization, but the work authorization expired in 2014 because I have like a 3 criminal records, and they said my 609 was denied. So I went for another attorney, I brought a lot of papers, but the third paper was not submitted. So I went to, they said I have to see the judge because I didn't show up. They said they gave me some days. That time I lost my sister in Chicago. He died of colon cancer in Chicago. So I couldn't get the letter to go to the immigration, To cut it short, last year, December, I went to the judge. So the judge, in order to...
Do you have a green card? I have a question for you. You have a green card right now?
No, I have work authorization, but it has expired.
You have work authorization. And where are you from originally?
I'm from Nigeria.
How'd you come to the United States?
I came visiting. I came to visit.
Okay. And are you married right now?
No, I'm not married. I'm single.
You're single. And how long have you been in the United States?
Since 1989.
And do you have children here?
Yeah, I have a child here. I have my first son died here in America, 2006.
How many children do you have that are alive at this moment?
I have one and then one grandson.
You have one. How old is that son?
He's 30 years old.
Okay. Is he a citizen?
Yeah, he's a citizen.
So he's applying for your adjustment of status now through the judge.
Yeah, he did. He did already.
So so you have a criminal record? Is that the problem?
That's not the problem.
What is the problem? Tell me what because you tell me a whole story about your sister dying, and I'm sorry about that, and my condolences.
Thank you.
But I'm trying to figure out what that has to do with anything. Okay, so I just want to ask you pointed questions so we can get to the bottom of this. You're before a judge. You're before a judge right now, and your son is a U.S. citizen, and he's applying for adjustment of status for you before the judge. You have a work permit. You entered the country legally from Nigeria in 1989. And my question to you is, what is preventing you from getting what is the hiccup that's preventing you from getting the green card? Is it you have a criminal record? What is it?
Yes,
what is the criminal record?
It's like a credit card theft.
When did it? All right, so you have 3 arrests. When did they happen?
This happened one happened in 1999. And then one happened in 1995, one happened in 2000. That's all.
1999 and 2000.
And then 1995, yes.
And 1995. Okay, so everything was more than 15 years ago. Yes. So if it was more than 15 years ago, and it's not drugs, and it's not anything to do with violence, you are entitled to adjust your status with a 212H waiver. There's a statute of limitations waiver almost, that as long as you can show good moral character for 15 years, you're getting a green card.
Good to go. But
you are good to go.
She should get an attorney.
Okay. Yeah, so based on what you're telling me, you should be getting a green card. Now, if you're having a problem, you should be coming to see me.
That's what I'm saying. All right?
Let me ask another question. Can I apply for the work authorization that expired?
Yes. Hold on. You need a lawyer. Hold on. Okay?
While you're setting that up, let me give out the number once again. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465, part of my experiments.
Yes.
And I see where they're working and where they're not.
Very good.
All right. So, don't care what we say about Danielle. He's a good guy. SMG. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Kimberly. TGIF.
Yes.
Let's get to another call, Brad. 1-800-529-5465. Let's get to the lines. Thank you so much for choosing 800 LawLink. How you doing? And the line's blowing up.
Ralston.
I think I got this down.
Ralston.
Yes.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
All right. What's your question for Brad?
I have a question. You see, I have a friend. He's a resident, green card holder, but he doesn't want to live here. So I wonder if he could turn in and get a visitor visa.
Definitely.
He has a friend. He has a green card. He doesn't want to live here. He wants to get a visitor's visa. Squeeze is correct. Definitely.
Definitely.
He just has to go into the U.S. Embassy and say, hey, I don't want to live in America anymore. Here's my green card. Can I get a visitor's visa? They'll be happy to give it to him.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hold on if you need help.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Make the call. 1-800-LAWLINK. I'm sorry, I get like this. You guys just stop giving me drugs. 1-800. By the way, we're talking about legitimate drugs. All right. 1-800-529-5465. It's called Brad and Squeeze Show. Let's get back to another call. Hello,
Marlene.
Hello.
Hi, Marlene.
Stand by, Judith. Omar.
Hi.
How are you?
Ralston.
I'm fine. Get a good quick question for you guys.
Sure.
I'm doing babysitting for the past 5 years.
Right.
And my employee wants to know that if she could put in for my green card, if she could file for me in any form.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Originally.
Oh, Trinidad.
And how long have you been in the United States?
15 years.
Okay. Have you ever tried to get a green card before?
No.
Where's your mom and dad?
Oh, my mom died. My father's back home.
Okay. Did your mom ever live in the United States of America?
No, nobody never lived here. It's I that came up here.
Okay.
It's me alone here.
Okay. And you never had any aunts or uncles back in the day who tried to file for mom or dad?
No.
Okay. And do you have any brothers or sisters living here right now?
No, I got no brothers and sisters. It's me alone.
No. Well, I mean, they could sponsor you, but unfortunately, you're not going to qualify for a provisional waiver. You're not going to qualify for 245I. You've overstayed your time, which would require you to go back to Trinidad, and then you would get a 10-year bar. So, you would not, basically, the answer is, at this point, under the law, you are not a good candidate for job sponsorship.
Thank you.
All right. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Make that link. Make that call. If you were on hold and you got knocked off, call us back. We'll put you right back in your slot. All right? 1-800-529-5465. Don't worry. No one will jump ahead of you. All right? Let's get to the next call.
Judith.
Hi. Good afternoon, I think.
It is good afternoon,
Yes, good afternoon.
unless you are west of us.
I'm west of you.
Where are you?
Oregon.
Good morning, Judith.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, what's happening?
Okay, I overstayed my visa. Long story short.
Uh-oh. And you're in Oregon.
By the way, how long have you overstayed your visa?
I'm here from 2014 November.
Oh, okay.
Where you from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. What are you doing in Oregon? I didn't know Jamaicans go to
Browsing.
Oregon. I guess Jamaicans are everywhere. I know.
Dude, trust me.
How'd you get to
There's
Oregon?
a lot of us here.
Everywhere.
How did you get to Oregon?
I saw Jamaicans in Iceland.
I was in Florida first, and I came over here.
Right. You like it there?
Oh, it's wonderful. It reminds me. Yeah, it's wonderful. It reminds me of Portland back home.
Really? I've never been to Oregon. Isn't that where Nike is? Nike's in Oregon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you do in Oregon?
I won't be going there.
Well, right now,
Yeah.
I'm browsing.
You're browsing. Browsing for what?
Well, everything. Possibility, opportunity.
All right. All right. Are you in a relationship with anybody?
No.
All right. Do you have your parents here?
No.
Do you have children here?
No.
You have brothers and sisters here?
No.
All right. Just start browsing to fall in love then, because that's going to be the only way you're going to get a green card. All right.
Okay.
Start browsing for love. That's where you need to start browsing. But it's got to be a real marriage. I'm not telling you to go do a business marriage by any stretch of the imagination. Okay.
Yeah.
You got. I mean, ultimately, everybody always falls in love at some point in time. Okay. Just make sure you fall in love with the person who wants to do the right thing for you.
Okay.
All right. But you don't have other options at this point.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Once again, folks, some of you just got knocked off. Do me a favor, call us back. It's now 12:31, but we want to get to your call. Let's go to Omar. By the way, Omar, hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. As you can see, we're knocking out the calls. 1-800-529-5465. Stand by SMG. Stand by Facebook. We're coming at you also YouTube. 1-800-529-5465. We're live on a Friday.
Omar.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My question is this. Me and my wife have been married for like 6 years. I have my green card like 4 years now. I'm trying to apply for my citizenship through marriage. But the only problem is my name is not on the lease. We don't have a bank account together. We don't have anything together, basically.
Then you're not going to get through based on 3 years of marriage. You'd have to wait 4 years, 9 months, 3 days to file. Because you don't have proof that you're living together with her right now.
Okay, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Wait, right. You can file 90 days before the 5-year anniversary, and then you don't have to prove any of that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let's hop over to SMG, the social media guy.
Did you want to do, because it's at the 30 mark, this is generally where we do USA credit repair.
All right.
We have a producer now who's telling me that we have to do things at certain times.
We're going to become square?
We're going to be square a little bit.
Okay, all right.
All right. So, USA Credit Repair, give them a call, 1-800-872-7177. Okay, Kyle.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. Chop.
Kyle. No, I was kidding around, Kyle. We got to do USA Credit Repair. He's already going into the questions. It was a joke, Kyle. We got to talk about USA Credit Repair. I just wanted to see Squeeze's face when I did USA Credit Repair with no enthusiasm. I said, I'm going to do USA Credit Repair, zero enthusiasm, and see what Squeeze has to say. So I just said, all right, call USA Credit Repair, 1-800-872-7177. You know, so what? Yeah, they'll fix your credit for $99. Yeah, they'll make your credit good for $99. It's a good deal. And as a matter of fact, they got actually a special telephone number for the $99. It's 646-200-5881. Okay, we're done, Kyle. Right. I was just trying to do it as unenthusiastic as possible.
It's the most casual page 20.
That was so enthusiastic just now, Cal. You can actually proceed with your questions, man.
Yeah. Okay. So Kyle's first question is, hey Brad, how do I fix my credit? Okay, Kyle.
Brad.
Okay, Kyle. I'll be happy to answer.
All I can say about you, Brad. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Good
for you, man.
You know, Kyle, hey Brad, how do I fix my credit?
This is like one of Brad's weird Jedi mind tricks where he's like making fun of something but still does it like completely normal.
That's a good question, Kyle. You can call USA Credit Repair at 646-200-5881. They have credit counselors standing by right now who can check your credit repair and let you know whether or not they can help you, and it's only $99, and they're going to dispute every bad thing on your credit report and put you back in better shape in 90 days or money back guaranteed, only for $99. 646-200-5881. 646-200-5881. All right, I just did page 21, Kyle. Kyle has another question. Hey, Brad, is my credit bad at 600? You're damn right it's bad at 600. You better call USA Credit Repair. 646-200-5881. That's 646-200-5881. Credit at 600 stinks. It's terrible. You should be ashamed. You shouldn't even be telling people that on the internet. I would be embarrassed. But if you call 646-200-5881, you're okay. Back to you, Kyle. Kyle has another question. What if my credit's 786? Do I need USA Credit? No, you can disregard all of what I'm saying right now. 786 is beautiful credit. You don't need it whatsoever. Back to you, Kyle.
Can't tell if I should actually speak or not.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Kyle better ask a question about USA Credit.
Don't let anyone tell you good for you, man.
Kyle better be asking a question about USA Credit. Let's see how smart he is.
Hey, Brad. I don't have any questions on USA Credit.
Okay, Kyle, that's a great. If you have no questions on USA Credit, that means that person's brain dead. They need to know USA Credit. There's got to have lots of questions on USA Credit.
The reason why I don't have any questions is because the website is self-explanatory.
No, you should have said, hey, Brad, what's the website for USA Credit? Yeah.
I thought he was an actor.
He's not.
And a comedian.
He's not. He's not.
You're not a comedian?
Neither.
That's completely different from
No, that's acting.
Neither. No, some comedians can't act.
Yeah, well, here's one of them. Right here. All right, 646-200-5881 or wefixbadcredit.com. In all seriousness, for $99, they will dispute everything on your credit report, and they'll get your credit up, and pretty good guys there. 646-200-5881. 646-200-5881. 646-200-5881. Okay, let's try Kyle one more time. Hey, Kyle, any questions?
Are we doing regular questions or leading questions?
Hey, Kyle, any questions?
We have plenty of social media questions.
Okay, are they
coming in nonstop?
Okay, and?
Which questions do you want me?
Don't be looking at me.
We're still doing page 21, Kyle. He's just not getting it.
We're not.
I'll tell you what. Let me just finish this up. Everybody out there right now, all right? I'm gonna. You have until 12:45 to call this number that Brad gave out. Everybody who calls by 12:45, you will get your entire credit worked on for only $99 to start. That's it. They won't do like most of the other credit repair companies and dispute only like 2 or 3 items a month. They'll dispute everything in one shot. But you've got to call by 12:45. So call this number now and it will only be $99. Not the thousands of dollars others charge. Only $99. And that's because Brad twisted my arm and changed page 21. The number to call now is 646-200-5881. 5881. Seeing Kyle couldn't get it. 646-200-5881. 5881. That's 646-200-5881. And even that $99, they have a money-back guarantee, Brad. If we are not able to up their credit or get their credit score to be better, okay, they will even get that $99 back. So they have absolutely nothing at all to lose.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
646-200-5881. That is page 21. Now Kyle gets the hint. We're done with page 21. We don't need any leading more questions.
Okay.
And we can get to social media.
I prefer them straight.
All right.
I was up there on asylum and was sent back to my country as a child by my father like 10 years ago. What should I do to regain a visa to return, probably for vacation?
How old? Well, go get a visitor's visa. You want to try to get a green card, do an SB1.
What forms do you need to file if you're out of status and your mother is filing for you? She has a green card and has cancer, and you are the sole provider for her.
You know, I-130 visa petition, but you're going to be waiting a while.
What can I do to get my stepmother here with me? My dad filed a petition for her. He was a citizen, but he passed away. He did file for her, but there was a problem with the I-130. He did not get to reply, so the paper went dead. What can I do to help her?
Well, if the marriage happened before, if your stepmom's here, you can take over that I-130. If the stepmom can file a widow petition, actually, that's what she should be doing within 2 years of the death of the father. Also, if the marriage happened before you were 18, you can file as a stepson. So it's those three. Widow petition, you file as a stepson if the marriage happened before 18, or if she's here, you can take over the case that your father had pending.
My friend just got married to a U.S. citizen. Excuse me. My friend just got married to a U.S. citizen who is 19 years old. She wants to know what forms her husband has to file for herself and how can she help her 19-year-old son. Her son has been living in the U.S. for over 2 years.
Who's 19, the son or the wife?
The son.
You can't help the son unless the marriage happened before the 18th birthday.
Hello, sir. Can a 9-year-old child come into the United States with his grandmother for his aunt's graduation?
If he has a visitor's visa, yes.
Do I send all signed forms and certified supporting documents to your office for adjusting my and my daughter's status?
No, you don't. I don't approve anything. You send it all to the Immigration Service.
Good day. Do I have to file I-131 if I'm not planning on leaving the United States while I'm adjusting status?
No, but you should do it anyway because it's absolutely free and you never know what's going to come up in the future.
And Sharnia wants to know, what if you're at work and can't call for that special, Squeeze?
Well,
SOL. As Squeeze
what does
says,
SOL mean?
Statute of limitations is 1245. SOL.
Oh, I thought it meant something else.
Nope, it's SOL. There's a statute of limitations. The 99 special is good.
Hey, what do? If you're at work,
nope.
Call now. Okay, as long as you're calling, you're in the queue. You can hang up.
Why don't you go to Squeeze's Facebook page and instant message him?
That's a good idea.
Instant message him your telephone number, and he will and do it before 12:45, and he'll have somebody call later today when you get home from work. How's that? Is that a fair?
That's fair.
Is that fair? All right, let's go to Jennifer. Jennifer.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. What's happening?
Yes, I have a question. My dad is was a U.S. citizen. He just passed a couple of years ago. But before he died, he married this lady, and he turned in an I-130. But before he married to this present wife of him, he was already married. So they sent back the document and said there was something missing in that paperwork.
Yeah, the fact that he's a bigamist. He can't be married to two different people.
Well, he had the marriage certificate. He had already divorced the first wife.
So he didn't submit the divorce decree then?
Yes, yeah, I guess so.
Right, okay.
But he passed away 2 years ago, July the 24th, which is 2 years ago. And then the wife, his new wife, the paperwork has just gone dead because they were telling me that, USCIS were telling me that because she didn't get married to my dad while I was 18, it's like there's nothing that could be done for her to get her paperwork here in the U.S.
Well, she had to file a widow petition within 2 years of the death, and you're now calling me 2 years and 3 days after his death. You're 3 days too late.
we did not know that.
Well, why didn't you know that? That's my question to you.
Well,
why wouldn't you know that? Why didn't you know that? What didn't you do to get the right answers?
Well, you know, sometimes we come from the Caribbean islands, and asking questions sometimes it's hard. But I never knew that you could contact a lawyer to ask this question. We probably need to blame ourselves, because if she want to move back here and she want to get the paperwork going.
I don't know what to say, but make an appointment to come and see us if you want. You can't do the widow petition. I'm not sure what else can be done, but make an appointment to come see me. Hold on.
Don't go there. Don't go there, Brad. Do not heave. Do not hurl. Do not hurtle. Do not pitch. Do not
had she called,
fling. Do not dart. Do not dash. Do not cast.
Had she called last Friday and not this Friday, she was still under the 2 years of the death of the spouse, and we could have filed a widow petition.
Yeah, that should be like an announcement real quick, is that we're not like being heartless or anything. It's just there's a process, and like if you don't adhere to it, you're kind of screwing yourself.
How about this? There's a process, and guess what? You don't know it. You don't know the process.
You know who does, though?
I do. So when people say, I don't know, of course you don't know.
You're not supposed to know.
And you're not supposed to know. And guess what? Guess who else is not supposed to know? The guy on the street corner is not supposed to know either. He's just spewing a bunch of BS to you. And you know who also doesn't know? The lady or the guy who answers the phone at immigration. Believe it or not, they don't know. They're given about 3 weeks training, and they're an outside company that's hired as an independent contractor to answer telephones. They don't know. Why? They're not lawyers. They didn't study the Immigration Nationality Act. They haven't processed 75,000 cases over their career. Nope. They were given 3 weeks of training and told to answer the telephones. They don't know either.
I'll let you vent, man, because nobody listens to Squeeze.
Laddie Brown.
That's a comment that we got.
Laddie Brown says, Laddie Brown says, I am submitting my paperwork tomorrow. Wish me luck. Yep, best of luck, Laddie. I love Laddie. She watches all the time. Best of luck, Laddie. Because you want to know what happens when you run out of luck?
What?
Donald Trump will deport you.
That's the reason why these ICE guys are all over the place?
Donald Trump's going to deport you. So I wish you the best of luck in the world. Why? It's like, it's like saying, Brad, I'm gonna put a bullet in a gun and just kind of flip the chambers around. Maybe I'll shoot myself. Maybe I won't. Wish me best of luck.
Russian roulette.
Yeah. Wish me best of luck on whether I shoot myself or not. Best of luck.
You know how to not shoot yourself? Hire a good lawyer.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's not go back to that.
That's not where I was going.
Candy Anderson says no one listens to Squeeze.
No one. Nobody. I mean, I yell,
We're
scream.
going to have T-shirts and a lot of merchandise coming out with that, guys. Be on the lookout.
Right.
I yell, scream. Sometimes Brad said, what are you screaming for? Everybody said, why are you screaming? I'm trying for people to listen.
Wait until there's Squeeze the movie. Squeeze the TV show. Squeeze the toilet paper.
Directed and produced by Spielberg Jr.
Yes. Squeeze the action figure with the kung fu grip. Squeeze.
Wow, really? Nothing Squeeze? I was expecting a...
There's gonna be a lot of Squeeze stuff,
I'm just...
Squeeze the lunch pail box to bring to your little children to go to school. Can you imagine a lunch pail box with all Squeeze stuff on it?
Just Squeeze his face, just like staring your kid in the face before they eat lunch.
And it says, no one listens to me. on the lunchbox.
Although Carol the Tiger just said, Squeeze Brad can go there. He has to tell them the right thing.
No, I agree with Brad.
It's true.
I completely agree with Brad.
It's true.
But hey.
We got a couple interesting comments. One, I don't think we're giving out the number enough because TJ says, Brad, you should know I would like to retain your office.
Okay, so TJ, the telephone number to call for my office is 1-800-529-5465.
Again.
1-800-529-5465.
Again.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800 LawLink, 1-800-529-5465. And Laddie Brown, I appreciate that. I know you have, she says, Laddie Brown says that's why they have Spar and Bernstein after you mess up. Squeeze, would you like to comment to that? That's why they have. Sometimes Spar and Bernstein can't fix your messes. I don't know.
Listen, it's people just need to be proactive, man.
I don't know what to say.
Everybody.
I love Laddie. I love Laddie. She watches all the time. I love her. Trust me. I don't get her though. I love her, but I don't get her. You can love someone and not get them.
Yeah, because why would you wait until something went wrong and
I can tell you why.
Process?
You want to know why?
Tell
because
me.
everybody feels, one, they don't need to spend money with an attorney to sort out the fact that they're here in the United States illegally. You are here illegally. And then you're going to say, you don't need to go spend money. You listen to mom, dad, the guy down the block. No, forget about Brad. Squeeze and Brad are two idiot them. No, them just rob you your money. Don't do it. Do it yourself. Then you screw it up. And then you come to Brad afterwards. Nobody listens to me. Every time they hear me on the radio, yeah, Squeeze and that guy on the radio there, they're just taking your money. But here people
says that. What are you talking about?
No, hold on.
That guy on the radio taking your money. Nobody says that.
Oh, Brad, believe me, I am the one out there. Okay,
Nobody says that.
Hold up. Well,
I don't do that.
Well, when people come in here and you do a consultation, what is that?
It's a consultation fee.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Meaning that they pay you, right?
For my time.
And exactly. But that's not the point I'm making. They're saying you're taking their money. They didn't say there's something wrong with that. But they're just saying that
when someone says
the fact that they could do it for free, or they could listen to the guy down the block, or they could go to the school gymnasium where you got some guy in there or some gal in there telling people how to fill out forms and all of that. It's not just about filling out forms, Brad. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
more.
Not.
It's obviously right.
It's more than just filling out the forms. It's having knowledge of. I don't want to use the word ignorance. It's just so much more to it. I hear these stories over and over and over. This is not me trying to tell you to do the wrong thing. This is me telling you to do the right thing.
Squeeze.
But nobody listens to me. I'm sorry, man. Can proceed. Go, just proceed.
We wouldn't be doing the show for 20 years if it was just filling out a form. That in of itself says it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
The simplest of things people screw up. Let's go to Paul. Anyway, Paul, what's up, man? Thank you so much for calling 1-800-529-5465 to get your question answered for free.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, Brad.
Yes,
please.
Good afternoon.
I've been in America since 1990, and I got my green card in 2012. But I want to go for my citizenship, but I have some record in the past, and everything that I show already there will be before my green card. Do I need to submit the same thing for my citizenship?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And if I have one issue between 2000 and now, would that be a problem?
Yes, you should come see me.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
1-800-529-5465.
You have issues with the law.
I said it earlier.
You go to a lawyer. You don't file papers with immigration and then figure out.
Drop mic.
You don't file papers with immigration. He was like, and the guy hangs up, and I'm like, what can I tell you? You don't file papers with immigration when you have problems with the law, and then say, I wonder what'll happen.
We have a couple
One
questions.
second. Let me just go one more to Malik, and I'd then like Squeeze to do page 23, and then we'll go finish up with social media. Malik.
Hello, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Please, I have a question. My question is that I have a pending case with immigration, asylum case, and I went to the last course and the judge. So I need to know if I'm eligible for the green card or what I gotta do to.
You had an asylum case. I didn't hear what happened. You broke up.
Yeah, the case has been closed, and it says I think a prosecution discretion on the.
So you didn't win your asylum case. Basically, what happened was you lost your asylum case, but they agreed not to deport you. That doesn't entitle you to a green card. You got prosecutorial discretion. Donald Trump doesn't do prosecutorial discretion. So if you were to reopen the case, your tuchus would be in another country, unless you have some other way to get a green card. What I would suggest that you do is make an appointment to come in to see us. Let me review your records and see what, if anything, we can do. But it's going to start with reviewing your court records. Hold on.
Tuchus.
All right. Can you took us to page 23? Please?
Absolutely. It's exactly what I was getting at. And I really, people, look, I know sometimes people think I'm being real off the wall with yelling and screaming and sometimes being mellow and soft and all of that. But let me just say this much. I am an immigrant in this country. All right? And I am a naturalized immigrant. I'm now a United States citizen. I'm also a citizen of Jamaica. I have dual citizenship. And I've been doing this program for 20 solid years. And I know enough about the law offices of Spar Bernstein. Listen, I like Brad. But if his firm was not a good firm, I would have told him good for you a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? In the area of criminal defense, many of you out there have gotten arrested, and guess what you did? You did the same thing that some of these people are doing in respect to the immigration. You think that when you get locked up and what is it? The judge says, if you don't have an attorney will be provided for you or whatever. You go with legal aid. Listen, I'm not knocking legal aid. If you can't afford it, then go with that. But I am saying you want to go with a good criminal defense attorney because the conviction that you may get might send you up the creek, like I always say, without a paddle. Especially if it's a federal case, you don't want to screw around with that. You better find yourself a good attorney. And I say go with the criminal defense department at Spar Bernstein. I see these guys every day in the hallway. Paul Hirsch, David Moreno, Jacob. I don't even want to be here in Brad's office. I want to be at my office over at 222 Broadway on the 24th floor now. All right? But I am here. Brad gave me a little box, so it's okay. But I see these guys. I see how zealous they are when they're working with their clients. So I'm saying to you, you get arrested, especially if it's a major charge, I'm saying, don't go to another attorney. Go to Spar Bernstein, because I know what these guys are good for. That's the criminal defense department. Another area that I want to touch on here. You get hurt in an accident, and you're going to go to some attorney that does not even deal in the area of personal injury, especially construction accident. When you hear the word construction, right, that should be synonymous with the law office of Spar Bernstein's personal injury department. And what I'm getting at it, you only have one freaking chance to get the maximum compensation when you get hurt in an accident, especially construction accident. So why do you want to go anywhere else? Why?
You wouldn't.
Exactly. You have Spar Bernstein, the firm's been around since 1958. I hope they know what they're doing since they've been around since 1958.
We do. Ask our clients. Ask the 75,000 of them that we've already helped.
You know, and then another thing. Look, we are in a culture and a community. Believe it or not, and I'm saying it. A lot of other communities deal with it, but this is an immigrant community primarily that's listening. We have a lot of child support issues. We got a lot of divorce issues. We have a lot of custody issues. Maybe because the fact that we came here as immigrants, relationship didn't work out, they didn't work out, whatever. There's a family law department here at Spar Bernstein. Reach out to them.
Candy says people are just cheap. I disagree. I think people have to prioritize where they're going to spend their money.
That's the operative word of the week.
It's prioritizing. It's not that they're cheap. People want to spend money, but they got to prioritize what's most important for them. So is it most important to sort out your thing, as they like to say? Is it
Brad,
come
on, think about the priorities. Right. You are here in this country. You are out of status. If you don't fix it, guess what? You potentially could get kicked out. People hear the term sanctuary city. It doesn't mean that you're not illegal anymore. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get kicked out anymore.
That's right.
You can.
Absolutely.
You're not here legitimately.
Prioritize what's most important to you in your life. Is it going out for a nice dinner? Is it going to the club?
Getting your hair done?
Getting your hair done?
Buying new clothes every month?
Buying new clothes? Getting the new Michael Kors bag? What is it that's most important to you? Or is it sorting out your legal issues so that way your life can be better?
Not having ICE officers?
And this is the deal.
No, I'm about it,
people think short term, and you got to think long term. So yeah, in the short term, it's much more fun to go for dinner. In the short term, it's much more fun to have the bag. In the short term, it's much more fun to get my hair done.
Brad,
but in the long term, you're not helping your life.
Before my dad
you're not
died,
helping your life.
You know what he said? Okay, when learning to drive, do not look immediately in front of you. Look all the way out. And that's what a lot of people who are tuning into this show is not doing. You're looking immediately in front of you. You're not looking all the way down the road. You got to get your eyes up, get your head up, get your head in the game. So criminal defense, personal injury, family law. Some of us have tax problems. I've been there, done that. Okay? Immigration, obviously. It's Spar & Bernstein. Folks, I can't vouch for any other firm right now. I know what Brad's made up of. I know what the attorneys here are made up of. I know the legacy that they have created. Brad's grandfather, Harry Spar, has created. I know what this firm is all about. Every one of you right now, do me a favor. I am pissed as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
He's angry.
Dial this number.
You yell this out the window.
Dial this number right now. 1-800-529-5465. Let it ring for 10 seconds so I know you're saving the number. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Dial the number. Let it ring. So this way I know you're saving the number. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465 and save the number. 1-800-529-5465. We've got to make it legal.
And we have good payment plans.
That's true.
Payment plans.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar & Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar & Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar & Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.